All right, we got the Browns can't afford to keep Sheduer on the bench.
We got to talk about this Ravens-Browns matchup this weekend. In Cleveland, it is the cheapest ticket on the market this season for an NFL game. Tickets are going for $6. And I have a question for you guys. Pun intended. Can the Browns afford? Can they afford?
You can attend this game for $6. Hey, that's fire. They got $7 tickets, $8 tickets. That's a fire experience for somebody who, can barely afford a game and, want to go for their first time or, just for the experience. May not be the best seats, but at least you get the experience of just going to a live NFL game, do something with your family, kids. It looked bad on the organization, but I mean, maybe that's not the motive. And this looks like a resale app. So somebody bought these tickets and now they're trying to sell them. This is what I'm assuming.
Can the Browns afford? Can they afford to keep Sheduer Sanders on the bench?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do is
game last year like $3 or $4.
Pick more or less. That's literally it. Prize Picks is available in more than 40
I think that's dope, bro.
California, Texas.
Even if the team is not the ones doing that, like let's say somebody bought the tickets and now they can't go, now they're trying to just get rid of the tickets and trying to just flip them and sell them. Like, I still think just making it available for people who could barely afford to, go to games
and Georgia. But my favorite thing, Prize Picks is going to
get that experience.
It's good to be right.
Have a good time.
Hell no. There's no bigger indictment to a franchise than when you stop selling tickets.
They turn their neighbors.
It's all fun and games to the owners until they start losing money.
I think his spot is more secure.
Losing games is one thing. Losing money, a whole different conversation.
$25 for courtside seats?
Is okay losing games.
Wow.
He's not okay losing money. So I understand if Jimmy Haslam is content losing games playing Dylan Gabriel. But if playing Dylan Gabriel now has you losing money, that's a completely different conversation that Jimmy Haslam does not want to be a part of in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So Kevin Stefanski, it's cool not playing Sheduer because you're okay losing games. But let Jimmy Haslam see now you're impacting his bottom line. That ain't cool at all. And here is what we know.
The thing is, they're not going to see themselves losing money because this is just where they've been. Now, if they push Sheduer in, yes, they'll make more money because people are going to be watching. But it's not. They're not gonna. They're gonna feel like they're not missing out on nothing because it's just everything is the same right now. So they're not losing money until they push Sheduer in, and then let's say they start taking them out. I don't know.
Sheduer Sanders moves the needle. What we know, the Sanders family moves the needle, and we've seen that at Colorado. Say what you want to say about Sheduer Sanders' play. Say what you want to say about Sheduer Sanders' person, but you can't say nothing about Sheduer Sanders moving the needle. So. It's all cool, it's cute, it's funny, but when you got tickets in an NFL game, not a UFL game, not a USFL game, not a modern day high school game.
Sheduer on my taxi still.
An NFL game going for $6?
Yeah.
Sheduer Sanders better see that field, and he better see that field ASAP.
Wait, so is the game
What you mean on your taxi still?
The game's in Cleveland. The game is in Cleveland. They got Lamar Jackson coming into town. For the only time Lamar Jackson comes into town, that's
Bro, see, and that's dope. I get to watch Lamar Jackson live for $6. That's cool with me. I'd be cool with that.
Season.
Again, because, I'm not even worried about the idea of, my team losing. Because I remember my first regular season game, I went to watch the Texans versus Seahawks. And it was my first time watching Russ live. I watched DK, Tyler Lockett. I think they still had... Did they have Earl Thomas at that point? I can't remember, but it was just cool just seeing some players that I like live in person playing, and they was balling. I ain't gonna lie, we lost, but it was still just cool to see it in person.
One of the other hugest.
It's like if I'm a Rockets fan and I want to go watch a game and I get to watch LeBron play against the Rockets. I'm watching LeBron. It's bigger than me a fan of my team.
In all of football. And
that's crazy.
This is not a game where it's
in the 12-man dynasty league. Pick Sheduer at the beginning of the season. It's crazy stuff. Haven't played him yet
in Cleveland. It's going to be actual football weather, and the tickets are going for $6.
Damn, $6.
Shady, how much longer? How much longer can they keep Sheduer on the bench?
You got to bring the whole hood out for $6. I mean, listen. Like you play this game to
Sheduer
win
not
games.
gonna
It's a Super
do
Bowl.
much better than Gabriel.
But if you can't do that, let's make some money.
You know, it's possible that he could because Dart did much better than Russell Wilson. Do I think the play calling in New York was bad? Yes. Do I think the play calling in Cleveland is bad? Yes. But Dart did do much better than Russ. And maybe Sheduer could outplay some of that play calling, some of it, you know. Do I genuinely think he will? Not really, because I just think it's that bad. But there's a chance that he might. It's possible. So we'll see.
Right? You talking about you selling for $6?
Think Woody gonna pop off this week?
It's time for Sheduer to get out there.
Oh yeah.
Because you ain't win no games with Dylan, Gabriel. And you ain't selling tickets.
Tennessee. Then again, I don't know.
What we talking about?
If I'm being real, bro, this might be the
D-line
one
in Tennessee
thing
kinda
that
nice,
finally
but
does push
we'll
Sheduer
see.
Sanders to the field.
That's a good point.
Like, we
He
all
should.
thought it was going to be injury. Nah, everybody ain't going to be injury. What's going to push Sheduer Sanders onto that field is seeing tickets go for $6. Like, the biggest indictment to the Cleveland Browns this season is the dog pound, which I believe is probably the most fervent, unconditionally loving fan base in all of football. Remember, I'm drafted to Cleveland Browns. At the point in which tickets are going for $6 and Lamar Jackson is in the building, it don't make sense. Yeah. Like it just does not make sense to continue to trot Dylan Gabriel out there over and over and over and over.
Yeah. But
you got Sheduer
But you know
Sanders.
what though? I don't think it was gonna matter because if you really watch Kevin Stefanski, he don't really rock with Sheduer. And it's obvious.
Yeah.
Like the press conference, he don't say much about him. He don't elaborate on when he says anything about Sheduer. It's like he don't even exist to him. Right? So I don't see Sheduer playing. I mean, $6, $5, it don't matter. He ain't gonna play.
Hey, but here's the thing, Shady, you know this because you're a businessman. You might be a better businessman and football player, and that's saying a lot as a Hall of Famer. Jimmy Haslam not gonna be okay with $6 tickets, bro. Jimmy Haslam might not know a lick about football. He might not. But he owned Flying J pilots, y'all know them little gas.
I mean, if the ticket's $6, I'm pretty sure they've been cheap all season. So, hey, pretty sure that he been aware about this. I don't. If they wanted to start Sheduer, I think they would have been started Sheduer, or we would have at least like. What game was that they could have put? I feel like there was a game this year where they could have put him in the fourth quarter and they didn't. Like they were already down. I can't recall, but I mean it is what it is.
Stations, he knows how to make money.
Yes, I believe they will make more money because Sheduer clearly brings in more revenue, but I just don't think they care that much. Generally, they'll start at the end of the year. That's possible. And genuinely, what they got 7 games left, so it's possible. He can start the last 2-3 games.
Money.
You know how to make that bread?
He knows how the hell to make money. I was in Cleveland, Shady, when Jimmy Haslam bought the team. Jimmy Haslam was not the owner that drafted me. A different owner drafted me. Jimmy Haslam buys the team, completely changes the Browns locker room. He changes the locker room up. He changes the cafeteria up. And all of a sudden, like Jimmy Haslam, he's a businessman. You a businessman. You build several houses. If you start losing money on them apartment complexes you building, you're making changes. You might love your contractor. He got to go. You might love your designer. He or she got to go.
Right.
You might love the people that doing the floor planning. They got to go. If you start losing money, Shady, your loyalty go out the window. The loyalty to Dylan Gabriel is out the window. They start losing money.
How sad was you when you got drafted to the Browns?
Bro, I was actually like, I wasn't happy.
You cried?
I didn't cry, but I was like, where is Cleveland? Truly. Like, true. I didn't know where Cleveland was.
I still don't know where Cleveland
I didn't know where Cleveland was.
I know where it's at, but I mean, I know so much about him. And it's like, dang, I'm about to go play for the Cleveland Browns. Like, was you sad?
I was glad I had an opportunity to play in the league. Shout out to Tom Heckert, God rest his soul. Shout out to him for drafting me. Pat Shermer, forever indebted for drafting me. But I knew it was a losing organization. And then when I got to that organization, I found out why they were a losing organization.
Because I be thinking, like, sometimes, man, like, with certain players, when you get drafted, you start thinking about Super Bowl or playoffs. And I know that you didn't think about any of them things, right?
No. All right. You ain't got that luxury.
Yeah, you was thinking about like just making a team. Like,
Literally.
yeah, that was it.
Literally thinking about making a team. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I'm going to close the thought by saying this. Now I think Sheduer Sanders will play this season.
He needs to.
Wow. $6 tickets is
I
crazy.
never thought Sheduer would play this season until this point because, again, whether you love Sheduer or you hate Sheduer,
Yeah.
you watch Sheduer.
Facts.
And
Also,
so
yeah.
the ticket prices, the Browns ticket prices will be as high as they've ever been when Sheduer's announces.
You want to go
Yeah,
to the game?
especially this
I'll
season.
buy your ticket.
Over
You my-
$6?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
my ticket.
I go. Yeah, no, for sure. Nah, I think it's bad, especially because this is not just any team coming in. This is the Baltimore Ravens,
bro.
It's the Baltimore Ravens. Like even if you're not like you want to go watch Lamar Jackson play
Correct.
football, you want to go see them play. And I understand the record doesn't look that good, but if you watch them the past couple of weeks, they're cooking.
Correct.
And like
Get to watch Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton, Zay, maybe some Keith Mitchell. Nah, but hopefully Sheduer plays the season. I think he will, but I think right now they just don't care to rush it. I think they don't care. Like it's they got their plan, they got their agenda, and they're gonna try to stick to that, regardless of what everybody else wants. It just is what it is. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.